Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Assalamu alaikum, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is the point where we left off last time. So what we're going to do is head more into the town. So I'm walking along winding road next to the Square Chapel is Burger King, always useful if you are bringing children along. Okay, so like I said, this is the car park, the main one for the town really, and it's very close to all of the shopping areas. Okay, I must turn around and show you this building here. So who can remember Blockbusters and all the jokes that brought along with the TV series? Perhaps I'll have a P. Bob rings a bell. Okay, so can we walk towards the Peace Hall, which is one of the entrances. So as you can see, quite a number of the locals are out as well, so good to see even on a Sunday people out and about even in today's environment. So I'll leave it on this for a while so that you don't know whether you can work out all of the points of interest. But the car park has 2 floors. No doubt my estimation is that about 300-400 cars can be parked in there. So this was a development during the 80s. Obviously this was the older part of town, and as a child my memories of this, that there was a power station further towards where Sainsbury's is now, and down here I think there was a whole host of small businesses and some and an abattoir. Okay, so to the left you can see the back of the Peace Hall. So it's going to take me a while to walk, but I guess for faster paced people it's a bare walk. So quite a number of shops up here. What I'm going to do is just go into the Peace Hall to show you this entrance. I'm sure it's got a name, this gate, but I call it the wool shop entrance. So there's an older name here by which this area is known as Hatter's Fold. So the majority of the shops are in this area and further up. So as you can see, even on a Sunday there is plenty going on, even in today's environment. So I'm just I'll move back a bit actually to show you the proper gate. Oh, what a magnificent building. The jewel in Halifax's crown, as you can see up there. It was opened in 1779, and of course it is full of history. Okay, so I'm going to actually make a shot video just from this side, just to show you. It has a memory for me as well, because it was one of the first jobs I did was as a market trader, which is in that area. It has been refurbished and as a grade 1 listed building, it truly is magnificent. For me, the refurbishment perhaps not what it should have been, because it's lost a lot of the character, but as you can see it's quite full of life today. and just looking back at the other features that I described. So I'm going to go walk out now towards the wool shops again, and so those sorts of activities carry on throughout the year, especially in the summer. And of course it has been a starting point for the tour, the Yorkshire. So a number of high street brands. So unfortunately, I think some of these have actually closed down. So as you can see, there's a closing down sale, or a closing down of the business. Peacocks, of course. So quite a number. I'm going to walk in the middle of the street so that you can see all of the stores that still surround the area. Yankee Candle. I think this was developed in the 80s, and sort of to replace the older part of the town. Okay, so you know, all the popular areas. So as opposed to this other area, which I will obviously show you later, this is very much alive and busy, but unfortunately, you know, a lot of charity shops, etc. So, but we still have the you know, the big companies such as the Boots. One thing that I forgot to show, the Poundland. There is an entrance there that you can get to the other side, which is Market Street. So going further on, I think I will go around the corner. So as you can see, the shops in front have kept their character, and very much from, you know, whatever century they started in. I'm sure they are 200-300 years old. So on one side we have Marks and Spencer. On this side, I think I'll go on the other side of that. So the area that you see at the end is the car park. So I'm going to stop here and try to pan of all the shops that are on this side. So the traditional things such as Clinton's, I can't catch them all, so I'm going to have to walk a bit further, I think. Top Form. And a new look at the end. So as I said, the car park that you see there is, you know, is the one that I described with a lower floor, of course. Okay, so I'm going to go once again, walking up to the first of the old area, as I call it, which is Market Street. So I'm going to go to the top of this street, and there is a memorial which I think is worth looking at. So as you can see, it's a combination of the old and the new in Halifax, very much so. So I'm not an historian, but I'm sure these buildings have their own history. And as I say, as a child, we didn't really venture down this way because it was seen more of an industrial area. So we have trainer shops and the body shop. Oh, I do like to go to the Thornton's shop here. Okay, Greg's. So, as you can see, we are very much COVID prepared, and I can only wish that things would get back to normal. I'm sure they will, and we can all enjoy ourselves once again. So, even for a Sunday, there are people out having a quiet drink or a sandwich and enjoying the area. So it's taken me quite a while, but of course I did sidetrack a little bit. So it's taken me about 10 minutes, but I'm sure you guys can make it up here in, I don't know, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, so we're nearly at the top, and of course a wonderful place for people to be enjoying themselves. So another map in case you didn't know, and you can guide yourselves. Okay, so the building up there with the orange stripes, that is of character as well. I'm sure it's a 17th century building. It is now a cafe. So this is the memorial that I wanted to film, really. If I get a bit closer, as you can see, it's the Duke of Wellington's regiment, which was what's known as an antecedent regiment, which means it joined other regiments in the various conflicts that they were involved with. And I don't know, I'll film it from the other side as well. But what you've got there is soldiers in various era uniforms, from World War II and modern uniform to what I could only describe as the Crimean War, the First World War. So like I said, this is Market Street, and this is where the older part of the town starts. So let's see what it says here. This memorial was unveiled by His Grace the 9th Duke of Wellington and the Worshipful Mayor of Calderdale on the 17th of May 2019. The memorial was funded thanks to the generosity of members of the regimental family. Members of the public paid and grants from charitable trusts. Okay, so we've got the West Riding, which is the old name for the area, and the Dukes and the Havercake, no doubt the names of regiments, and it's actually got various dates as well. So if I go this way first, I think. Okay, a little bit more about the regiment. So the regiment was awarded the Freedom of Halifax, Huddersfield, Spenborough, Moseley, Barnsley, Bradford, Sheffield, Craven District, and honorary citizenship of Skipton. The memorial was presented by the regiment to the borough of Calderdale as guardian of the regiment's West Riding heritage. Okay, so really is a very important thing. So back to the front, and as you can see, it has two coat of arms. So my Latin is not that brilliant, but this is actually not that difficult to translate. Virtuus comes fortuna, so victory comes to the fortunate. So if we look on the other side, it says Hindustan, which of course means the land of the Hindus, which of course is India. So the regiment I know has fought in India with the local armies. I know that they fought against a prince called Tipu Sultan, or a leader called Tipu Sultan. Okay, I think that was via the East India Company. So if I look back, this is Market Street, and this is really the part of town that I know about. So I'm going to end it here. Oh, sorry, just reminded me, how many of us remember this as the YEB, or the Yorkshire Electricity Board? So this is going to be the starting point for the next part of the journey, but I'll have a pan anyway of the area. As you can see, magnificent Victorian buildings all around us. So as always, please look after yourselves, take care, For my practice of Urdu again, दुआओं में याद रखना, अपना ख्याल रखना. So please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share. I'm not getting enough subscribers, so please like and share. Okay, until the next time, which should be sometime during the week. I'm so glad the weather is fine today. If it's fine like this, then I can make 2 or 3 videos, but it's all weather permitting really, isn't it? Okay, so please subscribe to my channel, share the videos, and until the next time, goodbye.